It's a bit surprising saying that if they could come together, they will wrestle power with the ruling party. The Supreme Court has fixed April 22nd to have an accelerated hearing concerning your party. This is to say that your party is still in crisis. The ADC at the moment has about 3 factions. The Labour Party is yet to get itself. I keep wondering, how will these people come together to be able to form an opposition for the ruling party? The president once has said some days ago that I cannot be distracted. That's coming from President of Nigeria, that he is ready to forge ahead with the renewed hope agenda. What's your reaction on this development?
Yes, it is because the opposition are going in different direction. That is what gave the, Mr. President the impetus to make such statements. But by the time we are done with our Supreme Court pending matter, which, like I said earlier, that we are very, very optimistic because the law doesn't change and facts doesn't change. What is at the Supreme Court is not a matter that the court will entertain fresh evidences or fresh witnesses or what have you. It is the same subject matter at the Federal High Court, Court of Appeal, and indeed before the Supreme Court. So the opposition, yes, we really need to come together, and the only platform that can provide such opposition is the PDP. Forget about the issues we have, which is just almost over. The ADC, like you rightly mentioned, having about 3 different factions. And as rightly stated by the national leader of the PDP, it is when you have shown capacity that you can win elections, that is where you can lead opposition party, not by rhetorics. So the ADC claiming the status of being leading opposition, I think that is they are not being truthful to themselves. They know very well that PDP is the only platform that can be used. So that is why I'm calling on all opposition political parties to look into the possibilities of rallying behind the PDP so that we can achieve a collective and unified goal.
Mr. Mohammed, the national leader of your party, the faction of your party, talking about Nyesom Wike, has openly come out to endorse the president of Nigeria for the 2027 election. It sounds so funny. You saying that you are going to come out as a formidable party. We still have the Terminal Turaki still dragging your party with you. So how do you react to all of this?
Well, I have missed part of your questions, but what I want to tell you is that there is no 2 ways about it.
Can you hear me?
ADC.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said yes, the national leader of the faction of your party, talking about the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, has publicly declared that he will support President Bola Tinubu for the 2027 presidential election. So it sounds a bit funny for you to say that your party is a formidable opposition party in Nigeria at the moment, if your party is still working with the APC.
How is it that I have answered these questions severally? How is it that because the minister is the leader will automatically means that PDP becomes an appendage of the APC? When you have seen that the minister visited us in show of solidarity and support at the National Secretariat of the party yesterday, did you see him open any office to say that this is the office of Nyesom Wike at the PDP National Secretariat? No. He visited the Secretariat to show that the party is supreme and to show that the party has leadership that is saddled with the responsibilities of running the day-to-day affairs of the political party. By Monday, I can bet you when we conclude our next meeting, you will see that we will roll out our timetable, we will roll out every other activities of the party, and you will see that we are open to accepting people who wish to contest for the office of the president. So I have said it times without number. The minister who is an appointee of the president is not expected to come out and say things against his master. But he is working separately as a minister, while the party is working independent of the office of the Honorable Minister of the FCT. So his coming to the party secretariat yesterday indicates the supremacy of the party and why he has attained and achieved that status of a national leader. Tell me who amongst all the stakeholders and leaders of the PDP have paid a visit to the National Secretariat of the party. He leads, he has shown, he has come, and we are calling on all those leaders and stakeholders of the party to follow suit. When you allow someone to take the center stage, there is nothing you can do about it other than to allow him take the status of that national leadership of the party. So, irrespective of his affiliation, his relationship with the president, I can still tell you that the PDP remains the viable platform. When you look at our own crisis, it is almost at the end of it. But when you look at that of ADC, it is just starting.
Okay.
So how do you, and time is not on our side.
Yes, time is not on our side, sir. So what you're saying is that it doesn't matter that the minister seems to be working for both the APC and the PDP as long as he's running the administrative issues for the PDP correctly. That's what you're saying. Just to clarify.
I don't know what you mean by the minister working for APC and working for PDP.
I'm just saying
the minister is working for President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Okay, on a personal note.
And not All Progressives Congress. Okay,
no problem, sir. Okay, you did mention earlier about some strategy that the APC is actually working on with regards to the coming election. So can you clarify,
PDP.
and the PDP, yes.
Not APC.
The PDP, apologies. Can you clarify and let us know what strategies you have in place? Is there any coalition presently being that we're currently working on?
So you want me to come out with the strategies on how?
No, you did say we just want to
the public domain.
No, I didn't.